Hey there, baseball fans! Welcome back to Baseball Spark, your ultimate source for in-depth player comparisons. Today, we've got a thrilling matchup for you as we look into the careers of two exciting center fielders, Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Kenny Lofton. While these players come from different eras, we've done our best to level the playing field by comparing Jazz's stats from his first 3 seasons to Kenny's first 2 seasons. Jazz was 22 to 24 years old, while Kenny was 24 to 25 at the time. Let's dive into the fascinating world of baseball and explore these incredible athletes. Jazz Chisholm Jr. embodies the modern era of baseball, a dynamic, electrifying player with a backstory that adds to his appeal. Born in the Bahamas, he was introduced to the sport by his grandmother, Patricia Coakley, who played softball for the Bahamian national team. Jazz's love for baseball started at a tender age, with his grandmother teaching him to hit when he was just 2 years old. At the age of 12, Jazz made a life-altering decision to move to the United States, specifically to Wichita, Kansas, where he attended high school at Life Prep Academy. What's remarkable is that his athleticism wasn't confined to the diamond. Jazz also excelled in basketball and football during his high school years. After high school, Jazz returned to the Bahamas to further hone his skills at a sports academy. It was here that he continued to develop into the athlete we see today. Jazz's journey to the big leagues is a testament to his dedication. He signed with the Arizona Diamondbacks as an international free agent in July 2015 for $200,000. He made his professional debut in 2016 with the Missoula Osprey, where he showcased his raw talent, batting .281 with 9 home runs, 37 RBIs, and 13 stolen bases in 62 games. Jazz's ascent through the minor leagues was marked by his determination and unwavering commitment to becoming a major league star. In 2019, his dreams took a new turn when he was traded to the Miami Marlins for pitcher Zach Gallen. This move brought Jazz to the team that would become the platform for his MLB debut. Jazz Chisholm Jr. burst onto the scene as a dynamic infielder for the Miami Marlins in 2020. Known for his flashy plays and incredible athleticism, he quickly became a fan favorite. However, it was in 2023 that Jazz undertook a remarkable challenge. The Marlins, desperate to bolster their offense, were in search of a way to accommodate the addition of Luis Arraez. So Jazz, always up for a challenge, made the transition from infield to center field. Spring training made it clear that this was not going to be a seamless transition for Mr. Chisholm. However, after about a month and a half of practice and in-game reps, Jazz seemed to have settled into his position of the future. The transition became so prevalent that his advanced fielding metrics started to rival those of Jackie Bradley Jr., Kevin Kiermaier, and Cody Bellinger in terms of their defensive ability in center field. What has stood out the most in this transition is Jazz's tremendous instincts and the jump he gets on the ball, something he initially struggled with but quickly adapted to. As the Marlins continue to build on their young core of players and all the momentum they've gained during the 2023 season, the fact that Jazz looks to be the center fielder of the Marlins' future provides the front office with a multitude of ways to stay flexible. Not having to worry about where Jazz will play on the field next season, or if they'd have to DH him or Arraez in order to accommodate the duo playing at the same time, is what will continue to help this organization propel to the next level and become a perennial playoff contender each season going forward. The front office took a chance when they trusted Jazz's commitment to playing this new position. In fact, the move could have set the franchise back quite a bit if this didn't pan out this way. To this point, Jazz has lived up to his promise of being a potential above-average center fielder, and you would assume it will only continue to improve as his career progresses. Now, let's delve into the numbers that define Jazz Chisholm Jr.'s impact on the game. Through his first 3 seasons, Jazz played 205 games, amassing 810 plate appearances. He totaled 733 at-bats and crossed home plate himself 117 times. Jazz's ability to find gaps in the defense is evident in his 31 doubles and 9 triples, showcasing his speed and agility on the base paths. The long ball has also been a part of Jazz's arsenal, as he sent 34 balls into the stands during this period. His impact extended beyond his own runs, as he drove in 104 teammates during this span, showing his value as a run producer. Stealing bases is another facet of Jazz's game, and he swiped 37 bags with confidence. All these contributions added up to a batting average of .243, an on-base percentage of .305, and a slugging percentage of .449. His OPS stands at .754, and he's maintained an OPS plus of .104, indicating that he's been slightly above league average offensively. While these numbers are impressive, Jazz's career has been somewhat hindered by injuries, with only one season where he played over 100 games. The Marlins' offense has faltered when he isn't in the lineup, highlighting his importance to the team's success. Now, let's shift our focus to Kenny Lofton, a name synonymous with speed and excitement in the world of baseball. Kenny Lofton's journey to the majors was far from conventional. Born in East Chicago, Indiana, he initially gained recognition as a standout basketball player at the University of Arizona. However, Lofton's passion for baseball eventually took center stage, and he was drafted by the Houston Astros in 1988. His speed and agility were his greatest assets, and he quickly ascended through the minor leagues. Kenny Lofton's major league debut came in 1991 with the Houston Astros. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the showdown. In this game, we'll compare the stats of Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Kenny Lofton during their early careers. Who will come out on top? Let's break down the stats. Batting average: Chisholm .243 versus Lofton's .275. On-base percentage: Chisholm's .305 versus Lofton's .350. For slugging percentage, Chisholm at .449 versus Lofton at .348. Home runs: Chisholm 34 versus Lofton 5. Runs batted in: Chisholm with 104 versus Lofton with 42. Stolen bases: Chisholm with 37 versus Lofton with 68. The winner of this thrilling showdown is Kenny Lofton. His impressive stats from his first two seasons edged out Jazz Chisholm Jr. in several categories. Now, let's talk about the value of their trading cards. How did the collectible cards of Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Kenny Lofton compare in today's market? A PSA 10 Jazz Chisholm Jr.'s 2021 Topps card is currently valued at around $30. Keep in mind that grading it with PSA can add an additional $15 to the overall cost. So you're getting this card for only $15. The appeal of this card lies in the potential. Jazz's rapid rise in the MLB suggests that this card could become a valuable collectible if he continues to shine. It's a thrilling journey to watch a young player's career blossom and your investment grow along with their success. Kenny Lofton's 1992 Don Russ card, rated at PSA 10, can be purchased for approximately $60. Lofton's card carries historical significance, as he's already an established baseball icon. The value of this card reflects his enduring legacy in the game. In conclusion, while Kenny Lofton won this showdown, both players are just amazing athletes, and both are incredible players. Jazz Chisholm Jr. represents the future, while Kenny Lofton's legacy continues to shine brightly. Kenny Lofton's impact on the game earned him a spot in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Jazz's leadership qualities and adaptability make him a cornerstone for the Marlins' future. We hope you've enjoyed this exciting comparison between Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Kenny Lofton here on Baseball Spark. If you have any thoughts on this showdown or have suggestions on who should showdown next, drop it in the comments. Stepping away from the mic, but not from the action. That's a wrap for now on Baseball Spark. We'll catch you in the next inning.